Hi, I'm Anna Zobel and I'm a Diamond Beach Potty Coach. And today we're going to talk about mindful eating that goes right along with portion sizes. So, for me, and this is still a struggle for me, okay, because I definitely do not do mindful eating. I inhale food. I look around when I'm eating food with friends and I realize that like mine is like almost gone and everybody else is still not even halfway. So, this is something I need to work on too. So, today's little assignment, if you want to comment below, is to chew your food at least 20 times with one bite. And I don't expect you to eat your entire meal this way because I know like I do that for one bite and then like I forget for like the next 20 bites. But, it's something, it would help with your digestion so that you're not having like, totally, whole food in your stomach and your body's having to kind of like grind through it. That's one way to be mindful is to actually chew your food, actually pay attention to what you're eating. Another way to be mindful is to not eat while you're doing other things, such as, watching TV is the biggest one probably, or while you're working or while you're driving. Um, Now, if you're on a long trip and you need to stay awake, sometimes it's good to have like some carrots, something crunchy in there to kind of help you stay awake. Um, now, um, the biggest part of mindful eating that I want to talk about is portion sizes um, and keeping track of what you eat. So I want you to post in the comments below also how you're going to keep track of what you eat today. So the easiest way is to just write it out on a piece of paper. Now, I want to give you some background on this, how important this is. For me, for my little weight loss journey, my health journey, I actually started with P90X back in 2010, actually. And my first goal was to just at least do the workouts. Like, I didn't really stick to the eating program or anything. And I was like, I just want to get through the 90 days. And so I did. And I was really proud of myself. I did the full 90 days and I lost a few pounds. And then I did a second time. I kept going on it. And then so I was like, all right, good. I'm making this a habit of, working out 6 days a week. And I lost maybe 10 pounds, but then I actually started gaining back a pound or two. And so then the third time I started P90X, I finally said, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to write down everything I eat. Not even gonna, like restrict things. I'm not going to put I have to be under 1,300 calories or whatever. I actually said, I'm just going to keep track. And so in keeping track, um, and I kept track of like the guesstimations of the calories, and I literally just wrote them on pieces of paper. I had copied things from P90X's, nutrition plan of like, write down your calories and stuff. So I actually just wrote it on paper, took it around with me in my purse, kept track of everything, and I was like, and I would tell myself, I can eat that, I could eat chocolate, I could eat those things, I just had to keep track. And I was like, I can even have a second piece of chocolate cake. I just have to write it down. And it's funny because sometimes I wouldn't eat the chocolate cake just because I didn't want to have to get out my paper and write it down. Now, my current favorite way to keep track is with the MyFitnessPal app. And that one is nice because you can scan things and see exactly what the calories are. It'll keep track of like a little pie chart of like protein versus carb versus fats. So I encourage you guys to get that because it's free. And you can put all of your calories in there. You can also put your workouts in there. So I put my workouts in and then it tells me, it subtracts that or like adds calories that you can eat for the day. I want you guys to start today or even just for today, keep track of everything that you eat. And even if you just write down the numbers, sometimes, like for instance, right now we're on vacation and we don't have internet on, don't have Wi-Fi or whatever. And so MyFitnessPal, I couldn't bring it up. And so I actually just went on my little calculator on my phone and kept adding up, what I ate for the day. And even that kind of keeps you just kind of more mindful of what you are doing. And for my story, when I did that, when I just kept track, and even though I was allowing myself to eat whatever I wanted to, but I was just keeping track, just doing that, I lost another 20 pounds with that next round of P90X. I hope that helps. And so your assignments for today are try chewing at least one bite of food 20 times and see how that feels. And then my next assignment is to let us know how you're going to keep track. Are you going to just write down everything? Are you just going to keep track of the calories? Are you just going to keep track of the food and how many, fruits versus vegetables and all that you're eating? Or are you going to use MyFitnessPal or some other app to keep track? So make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you click on the link below for me to be your free Team Beachbody coach. And also feel free to message me on Facebook if you have any questions. Thanks.